This will be a day long remembered. Now I am the master.
Welcome to another episode of Legends and Theories. And welcome to my review of Invincible Season 2, Episode 4, titled It's Been a While. If you have not watched this episode, do not watch this video. This is the best episode of the season so far, and it is really incredible. I do not want you to have it ruined by me, so if you have not watched the episode yet, please do not watch this. But yeah, going into it, this was, as I said, the best episode of the season. Going to the different plot lines, the most minor is for Adam and Eve to just kind of go more in a downward spiral and kind of just have more things that she's really regretting. It is pretty devastating for her, and she is at just a really bad point. It is honestly pretty interesting and gets pretty dark, where she potentially loses the lives of the people she was trying to save, although it is not super clear. There's also just really some pretty interesting scenes with her. Then there is some great scenes with Debbie just kind of coming to realization where Mark Hamill's character helps her out and she realizes to not really need anything from Nolan and finally be able to try and move past him. That was really interesting and well done. And then going to really the final of them, we have Donald figuring out what happened to him and the fact that he is most likely a clone. Although, we can't tell for certain. It does look that he is at least organic and not a robot, and that he has memories but has also been given enhanced strength. I do wonder what they're going to do with that because it was pretty interesting. Now, moving on to the main part of the story that we were here for is Mark and his father reuniting. And that story was brutal. It was such a great fight where Mark and his father had to fight together. But just the scenes before where we had the incredible opening that showed what happened after the end of the last season as Omni-Man just flies away from Earth and is just super depressed, and eventually he goes and is able to find these people where he starts to feel better about himself, even as a kid, and that's honestly pretty interesting. And it seems that Mark will have to bring that kid back with him because he won't be able to leave him on his homeworld since his mother would be dead soon and he has an extended life. So it'll be interesting to see him appear on the show, but there's also just so many crazy and interesting things that happen because this is just a really crazy show. It has just so much just dark stuff in it, and that fight where Mark and his father had to fight off the Viltrumites was amazing. His father telling him he has to kill to be able to do well was honestly really intense. And the battle was really intense also, where there was just so much death, and Nolan managed to kill 3 Viltrumites. pretty dark and really interesting to see. But going on to really how it ended, which is the best part and definitely made this the best episode of the season, maybe of the series, but the season finale from last season was also really incredible, so those are closely tied. And that is, as I said, a really incredible scene where Mark is told that he has to conquer Earth for the Viltrumites to reduce the casualties because if they do it, they will be killing off way more people than Mark will be forced to kill. And yeah, honestly, that's just a really well done moment, and I really want to see how he's play with this because he's gonna be forced between having to fight off an army he's clearly not prepared for and having to betray his friends and family because that's just really a crazy decision, and I honestly don't know which way they'll go with him because there's, of course, the way we hope, which is Mark doing the right but hard thing, but he might for a time choose the path where he could save more lives and realize that he can't do this. I honestly have no idea what they'll go with, and I am really excited to see the rest of the season. It was incredibly well done, and I don't think Omni Man will be killed off. He'll find a way to escape or something. And I wonder what the importance of his books are. But I really can't wait to see the next episode. And yeah, I'm really excited for that. I will have my review a little earlier next week, but the review in 2 weeks it'll be pushed out a few days because I'll be incapable of recording it. But I want to know what you think. Please let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next episode of Legends and Theories. Thank you for watching this episode of Legends and Theories. Please subscribe, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, check out the video on screen, and may the Force be with you.